All right, let's dive into Albany's coffee scene. We're going to go on a little journey here, but this isn't just about listing a few coffee shops. Nope. This is about finding the one that's the perfect match for you.
So, let me ask you this right off the bat. What's your coffee personality? I mean, are you all about the artistry? Or maybe you're looking for a cozy community spot? Or are you the adventurer, always seeking something new? Keep that in mind, because it's the key to everything. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to meet the 5 key players that are really driving the whole coffee conversation here in Albany. And believe me, each one is bringing something totally different to the table.
And here they are, the famous 5. Stack's Espresso Bar, Alias Coffee, Uncommon Grounds, Professor Java's Coffee Sanctuary, and Iron Coffee. These are the big names, the pillars of the scene. And we're about to find out exactly what makes each one tick.
First up, I'm talking to the artists out there. You know who you are. If you see coffee as a genuine craft, if you obsess over every little detail, then you're going to want to pay close attention.
So check this out. We've got 2 shops, both totally dedicated to perfection, but they get there from completely different directions. On one hand, you've got Stack's Espresso Bar. They're all about that final, beautiful product. You know, the flawless espresso shot, that jaw-dropping latte art. But then you have Alias Coffee, and they are obsessed with the process itself, from where the beans come from to the super precise way they make each drink.
And this really nails their whole philosophy. It doesn't matter if you're talking about the bean at the very start or the final pour into the cup. For these guys, it's all about precision and presentation. This is coffee elevated to a straight-up art form.
But hey, maybe you're not so much about the arts. Maybe you're looking for that real, authentic, local vibe. You know, a place that just feels like home, where freshness and community are everything. Well, this next one's for you.
Just think about this for a second. For over 20 years, that's more than 2 decades, Uncommon Grounds has been roasting its own coffee right there, on site, and you can absolutely taste that dedication in every single cup.
What's so cool is seeing how these 2 places become the heart of the community in their own ways. Uncommon Grounds is kind of the classic hub. Their whole community is built around their product, that incredibly fresh small batch coffee. Professor Java's, though, they're all about the environment. They've created this quirky, relaxing sanctuary where the whole team just makes you feel right at home.
All right, we've covered the artists and the community seekers, but what if you're an explorer? The kind of person who's been there, done that with the classic blends, and is hunting for something different. Well, this next one is for the adventurous palate. Now, to really get what our next shop is all about, we gotta quickly define single origin coffee. See, this isn't a blend from all over the place. It's coffee that comes from one specific spot, like a single farm or one little region in a country. And because of that, all the unique flavors of that one place get to really shine. And that is exactly what Iron Coffee does. Their whole mission, their reason for being, is to shine a spotlight on these unique and special drinks. They give you a taste of coffee that you just aren't going to find anywhere else. They're basically your tour guides to a whole new world of coffee.
So there we have it. We've met the artists, the community hubs, and the explorers. Now it's time to bring it all home and figure out what's your signature brew. Let's find your perfect coffee match in Albany.
So here you go. This is your personalized coffee map of Albany. Just find yourself in that column on the right, and it'll point you to your perfect spot. If you appreciate visual artistry, Stack's is your place. If you value meticulous craft, head to Alias. Craving ultimate freshness, it's gotta be Uncommon Grounds. If you need a cozy sanctuary, Professor Java's is waiting. And if you're that adventurous explorer, well, Iron Coffee's calling your name. You know, when you really think about it, a city's coffee scene is its conversation. It tells you what it values, whether that's art or community or adventure. So the real question is, what is Albany saying to you? And which of these conversations do you want to be